Hello again, loves. Rebecca here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to day 16 of Baby Got Scraps. I actually have scraps today, but I do still want to try to pull in some of these. So we are going to be doing a layout today using the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Lakeside. Here's my 112 by 12. Here's all the scraps. I'm going to be pulling in a cut to you cut file. Mushroom row. So I've got the mushrooms, and then I have the other part of the cut file that is a die cut that says Stay Wild. So I've just got the insert of that. I think I'm going to use that as my title. This is when we went to the Ozarks. Man, one of my best friends, and we had a pool day, and that's my toes. I have a whole bunch to this kit, but I would like to focus on using up some of these foamy pieces. See if I can use up the rest of this chipboard. I have a whole nother sheet, so I just like to get those three used up. Get some traction in this sticker pad, and then some of these die cuts. Whoa. So now, let's see. Oh. And try to use up as much as I can from this sticker sheet. So let's see. We've been making good on these paper pads. More brown. That is way too bright. We got some black, but I'm not really sure that's going to work. That one's definitely not. This one, actually, we can bring that piece in. Yes, we can. And maybe use one of those because it's kind of a tone. And then we just have one little sheet left, so I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to throw this away. I've just been doing that somewhat. I feel like actually could probably pull, do have a lot of backing of the mushrooms to do. That is kind of the wrong color of brown. What about green? Is it the wrong color green? Pretty much. What do we got going on here? Just the wrong tone. That's dogs. You know what, though? Come in and use some of those. All right. That is how old all these are. They're just falling apart. All right. So we'll put those other ones back on top. So I'm trying to use those. But you guys, seriously, you remember when I started, I couldn't even hold that in my hand. And now I have quite the grip going there. So that makes me feel very good. So definitely want to use these to back my whatchamajigger. All right, so we've got all these pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and back my mushrooms. I'm going to trim that. I'm going to mat my photos. I could actually trim them down and mat them with these as well. Okay, got a lot of stuff that I need to do. So give me just un momento and I will be right back. All right, so we have got everything matted. I did run that cut file off the page and cut it off. That to me, I call that grounding, so that it looks like it goes on and it's not just encompassed in this little bitty 12 by 12 square. I've got the two photos. My Stay Wild, I did take a brown marker and just outline it just a little bit so that it would pop, because it was popping up here but blending down here. So come in and get some of these little pieces on. Like that. Love this place. Definitely the float away will work. Is that straight? No. I did use all of the pieces from those 6x6 pattern papers that I pulled. Let's pop this one up. On some foam. So that it sticks out. Need things to be a little bit dimensional. Sometimes I need it to be super dimensional. Just put that there. And let's get a little of the great outdoors up here as well. And the explore more. Can I get something going up there? All right, what do we got here? Go fish. Oh, we're gonna use it. We're gonna go for it. Get all three of those used up. I'll save the packaging for the mixed media. And I'm just gonna tuck that right there because, you know, I don't know where else I would use it, and I don't want to be hanging on to it. So we'll just kind of pop it in. This little flutter bag. Stuck up there. And then we get this one. We will get right there. So I gotta find something to fill this little void. Like that. Well, alright, so we've got most of that consumed. Let's grab that little butterfly. I do like that little guy. Pop in some mushrooms to fulfill of the mushrooms. This little guy right there. I do like this little on lake time. I'm going to put Go Fish on lake time. Ha ha. That's funny to me. Alright, let's see what kind of die cuts we have. So I am not going to be able to use this whole collection up with just these pictures, but we do have another trip planned to the Ozarks, and I'm going to North Dakota next summer, yes, and we're going to be doing some fun things, so I will be able to use that, the rest of it up at that point. Okay, let's just go ahead and take a few of these little guys so we can use the fishies for that as well. There was one more. Let's pull in that dragonfly. Okay. So I bought this collection without actually, realizing it was going to be pretty dang hard for me to utilize it because I'm not an outdoorsy person. That's okay. White. All right. I don't want to leave those little gaps there. So we are just making most of the situation. All right. Get some more. Let's pop this guy up because I don't feel like trimming stuff that small. So we're just going to pop him up. We're going to put 3 little dots on this little dragonfly just to bring another dragonfly into the layout. So you guys, usually I epically fail during baby cut scrims. So I'm really glad. I think it was last year or the year before somebody used the 6x6 paper pads. And I was like, ingenious idea. So I just don't keep scraps. And I know people get mad at me, but you gotta do you. All right, let's get this little guy. I'll put him here. And I thought we would come in with some of these little cattails. I believe that's what they're called. Tuck him right here. Put this one there. And then we'll pop these little guys up. And we have another very fun layout. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this. I am going to go through my little enamel dots and jewels and see if I can find any to spruce this up a bit. Didn't actually even go in here, did I? Huh. That's okay. We got a lot going on, so we could use some of these little wordy bits, though. All right, so I'm going to put some little wordy bits on there. I'm going to go ahead and try to find some of my gems, and we'll be right back. All right, so I've got little wordy bits that says making memories, happy here, take a dip, the good life, Lake Levin, and friends. I've grabbed my bins. I ordered them from Temu. Put my little pink fresh stuff in there. All other kinds of little gemmy gems. These are some halfback pearls. I picked them up when I was at She Loves Color from we went to one of the little crafty stores there. We went to the scrapbook store. I know, right? Like we were at She Loves Color and we went to a scrapbook store. We're just going to get these little flat, flat gold ones on here. That one just wanted to be over there, so we're going to let him go over there. Them on. We'll add a little bit more lump and bump. Try not to put too many dots at once because I don't want the dots to dry up. Also, can't leave my glue open very long because then it dries up too. It's a drying up type of world. So we're just gonna get this on here. A little one. I'm going for the gusto on this one. So we're going to put one here, and then we'll go there, and we will be done. So don't forget to check everyone else out that is playing along with Baby Got Scraps. And you guys, I didn't do my prompt today. My prompt was embossing, and I will have to incorporate that at another time. Just didn't feel like doing it on this layout, so I didn't feel like doing a heat gun or anything, I know. But it's there. I know that I have to use it. Come on, man. This little guy is not cooperating, so we're just going to move on with our lives and find a different one. Alright. And then I just have my jewel picker from Amazon. Mary Polanco reviewed it, you guys, and she said it is 100% comparable to the Katana jewel picker, so why not? And like way cheaper. Alright. That is going to do it for today's layout, you guys. I've got all kinds of fun little bits on here. Another one in the works. I think we can just finish it off with some sketchy old lines just to complete everything and tie it all together. I love sketchy lines. You guys knew this. It's one of my favoriteest things to do, to border a page and just kind of hold it all in, right? All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I'll see you later with another video. Bye.